Susan Cordova. Cordova ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
She needs to come out aggressive but composed at the same time. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout, Boog.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Sets him down on strikes. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda, out towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bounced up the middle. Throws to first in
Got him.
time.
That's an out.
And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That one fouled off. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as she tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1-2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down. This is Willie Castro. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Yandy Diaz now. 2 down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the shortstop, Carson Williams. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-2. On the ground to third. To second, Altuve. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Johnny DeLuca leading things off and takes a strike. Got him looking. 1 down. So up next, Jake Rogers. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. Smith has a beat on it. 2 down. At the plate, Jonathan Aranda.
She's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Play made, that ends the inning. The Rays. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Foul ball there.
She's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make.
That one almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 now. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. Line drive to short and caught.
The batter, number
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Grounds 1 to short. Pena. Over to first. She has thrown 4 shutout. Game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So Now, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez under it, and the inning is over. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher for the Rays, Jake Rogers. Comes up empty.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Goes down looking for the strikeout. So she picks up her 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
You got room.
That is the inning. Make it 6. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Kemp. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Cordova back at it after the leadoff solo shot.
Yeah, she's got to bounce back, and that's the challenge, Boog. You don't want one mistake to turn into a crooked number.
Late on that fastball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Castro in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Whips it across, and 2 away now. Diaz in the box again, takes a strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues.
And that ends the inning. The new pitcher in the game, Bennett Sousa.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Cordova allowed just 1 earned run in 7 innings against 7 strikeouts.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and she can be proud of that. I'm sure her teammates appreciated how much she did to help him get this W.
Just about to get underway. Jonathan Indy at the plate. And we are underway. Right through there for a strike. The Astros would love to build their case for the postseason with a win in this one.
Boog, you mentioned how critical this game is for them. They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Witt with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Garcia at the plate now, and that's strike one. Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Salvi steps into the box now. Out to short. Pena throws to first in time, and they get Perez. Back here in Houston, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that is a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the pitcher credit on the mound, though. She went right after it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Nick Lofton. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Sets him down looking. That K's their 3rd of the game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Austin Hayes leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. Popped up. Pena settles underneath it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 down. So the Royals batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. 2 down, nobody on, and that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Up the middle, on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Royals go down. Back here in Houston as we go to the top of the 4th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. On the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Comes up empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Salvador Perez, the next to hit.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Out towards right center field. Cole settles under it. And that is that. KC down here in Houston. Ready now for the 5th inning. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one ripped left field, going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now it's Kyle Isbell. The Royals trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Correa slings it across, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. So up next, Nick Lofton.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those.
And that is that. Back here in Houston, start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Austin Hayes.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Jack Caglione digs in now.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Got it. And there's one away.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Jonathan India. Cole moving under this one. And there are two down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that is out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So she picks up her sixth.
Pitching for the Astros,
Brian King gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Cordova fired 6 shutout innings. Some really nice pitching.
I liked what we saw from her in this start, Boog. She competed, didn't fall apart at the seams, and made sure her teammates could finish the job and get the win. Nice start.
Cordova ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
She needs to come out aggressive but composed at the same time. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout, Boog.
Swing and a ground ball. Altuve handles it. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's a ball. Chopped out towards short. Pena sends it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Back up the, oh, that got her. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Yeah. Donovan, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Scoreless. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
No score here in the second. Naylor launched a homer in his most recent game. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Mariners DH. Luke Raley popped up. Pena settles under it. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Walker steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And she's registered 3 Ks in this. Cordova ready to go, and here comes the heavy part of the lineup.
She's got to bring her best stuff to the table right now, Boog. Smart sequencing and sharp command. That's the formula.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cole puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. And there's a foul ball. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Siggy. Swings through that one for strike 2. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. On the ground to the left, Pena. Over to first. She has thrown 4 shutout the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
Fought off foul. Naylor with some impressive production lately. Inside corner for a strike, and a count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down any time.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And that drops in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The Mariners down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. Swings and misses. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And she's. Well, we go bottom 6. In now is the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, J.P. Crawford digs in now.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's Cal Raleigh now. What more can you say about this guy? Switch hitter, huge power, great framer behind the plate. How did he get his nickname? Well, it was former teammate Jared Kelnick that dubbed him the Big Dumper. Swing and a miss, and she got it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hayden with Cordova. Posted 9 strikeouts in 6 shutout frames.
Well, Boog, I feel for the other team. They had very few answers for her in this one. That's the kind of performance that earns you a lot of trust from your manager.
Susan Cordova. Stepping in, Mason Wynn. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Cordova making her first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2025. Walker takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Alec Burleson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late with the swing there.
She's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Got him. 2 gone.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure she was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but she found a way to just get it by him.
Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Redbirds back here in St. Louis. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. And he swings through that one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 out now.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where she threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. 2 away. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate.
Well, the key to her success is getting ahead early in the count. She cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so she's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something.
Correa over to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
In the air to left center, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the
Digging in,
Cardinals,
Alec
the first
Burleson.
baseman, Alex.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Cards still looking for their first hit in this one. Popped up, Diaz settles underneath it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to do it.
Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 16, Nolan Gorman.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That's to third. Correa over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Weatherholt, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2. chopped left side. Correa over to first. And that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. Foul ball.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Inside, ball 1.
On the ground. And
Nope,
that's
that's foul.
just foul. The Redbirds hitless so far in the game. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ground ball left side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Win in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Foul ball there.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
The 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 1 away. And now the DH, Ivan Herrera.
The designated hitter.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. 2 away.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Back here in St. Louis, and this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Cordova into her 8th inning of work, Singy. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher.
This one in the air center field. Loperfido under this one. And there's 1 away.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Weatherholt stands in now and watches strike 1.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down.
Grounds 1 to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Tyler Alexander. Cordova worked into the 8th, allowed just 1 earned run, and posted double-digit strikeouts.
You put up starts like this regularly, your star will be on the rise. She was absolutely excellent for him and a major contributor to this win.
Susan Cordova making. Cordova has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
Brent Rooker, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
1 away. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Wilson wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And that is out of play. Got him swinging. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Geloff. In the air, left field, Alvarez on his way over. And that is that. Back here in Houston, here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. That one fouled off. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Up the middle. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Dom Smith stands in. To the right side. Altuve slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. This one popped up. And that'll do it. Nothing doing. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Lawrence Butler digs in now. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Brandon Valenzuela up next for the A's. Cordova ready to work, facing one of the most dangerous young hitters in the game, Singy.
Yeah, but when a rookie's already impacting games like this, it just changes the scouting report. Big time challenge right here.
On the ground to first. Walker takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Rooker swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Yeah, that's fouled off.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season.
And she got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Kurtz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him. That K's your third of the game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
So up next, Jacob Wilson. Lifted in the air, right field. Smith on the move to the alley. And there are 2 down. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Tyler Soderstrom. Grounded out his first time up.
You know, these Athletics, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's Dominic Smith. The A's down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Set down on strikes. And she strikes out the side. Back here in Houston, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Lawrence Butler. Now the throw to first on the run. In time, got him. So digging in, Brandon Valenzuela. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The Athletics down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Brent Rooker.
This manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, what a stop. And that's a great play for the out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the A's designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Now at the plate, Jacob Wilson.
Oh.
The Astros leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Swings through that one. 0-1. That clips the corner. Geloff thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pitching for the Astros.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, A.J. Blueball. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Cordova fanned 8 batters over 7 shutout innings.
Starts like the one she had today inspire a lot of confidence from the manager and your teammates. Really great outing and certainly a big part of why they won this game.
Susan Cordova is digging in. Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki getting the start in right, hitting leadoff in today's game, and her slugging percentage this season is right around .460. One up, one down. And next for the Cubs, Michael Bush. Right side, hard hit. Walker takes it to the bag, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the 1st. Alex Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. The 2-2. That's inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Well, we call that keyholing, even though it's right there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And the bottom of the 2nd starts with a double.
He was all over that one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Way out front for strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Nico Horner in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base, probably caught him off guard a little bit. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 away now. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Pitch is in there. Going along.
Well, the key to her success is getting ahead early in the count. She cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so she's going to have to work efficiently.
2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the awesome.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Out towards right center field, Smith moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. And the batter now, Kevin Alcantara. Fouled off left side. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Matthews has a beat on it. 2 away. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. In the air out to center. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs. Here at Wrigley Field, stepping in, Alex Bregman. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Grounds one to short. Pena handles, throws to first. What a play. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 2. Struck him out swinging. She picks up her 5th strikeout. Swanson digs in. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Chopped left side. Correa over to first. She has thrown 4. It's the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nico Horner. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Matt Shaw. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Altuve under it. And there's 2 away. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Just missed.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Pena. Play made. That ends the inning. She continues. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Bennett. Cordova tossed 5 shutout frames. Some tidy work.
Well, she went out there and put him in a position to win, Boog, and that's all you can really ask of her. Her teammates held up their end of the job, and they go home smiling.